Bank of England has raised the interest rates by 0.5 percent points, also known as 50 basis points. This is the biggest hike in 25 years. The Governor of the Bank of England, Andrew Bailey, says the bank is committed to reducing the UK inflation rate to 2%. The old lady, as it's known in the City of London, is expected to carry out a second hike of 25 basis points in September, blaming rising energy prices among other factors. The Governor also warned of a looming recession. Listen in.
Now, this rise in energy prices has exacerbated the fall in real incomes and so led to another significant deterioration in the outlook for activity in the UK and in the rest of Europe. GDP growth in the UK has slowed and the economy is now forecast to enter recession later this year.
Meanwhile, experts are forecasting that the UK's annual inflation rate could rise to 15% by the start of 2023. UK inflation hit a new 40-year high of 9.4% in June as food and energy prices continue to surge. The Federal Reserve in the US and the European Central Bank in Frankfurt have both raised interest rates in recent weeks to try and contain rising inflation. And for more on the latest rate hike in inflation and how it may affect the daily lives of common Britons, our correspondent Alex Izat spoke to financial expert Kim Muzzle. Let's listen in.
Inflation could hit 15% by 2023 as the Bank of England announces the biggest interest rate hike in 27 years. The bank has been keen to stop the cost of living crunch getting worse and lifting interest rates since December to encourage saving rather than spending in an effort to bring back prices under control. But in a poll published by Ipsos, almost 2/3 of the public said they are concerned about the raising interest rates.
So the idea is that putting interest rates up is in a textbook way seen as a good thing because it's going to ideally bring the cost of everyday goods and services, the huge rate of inflation that we're currently seeing, down. That, though, is sort of unlikely to really sort of be the feel that most people get, because when interest rates go up, it will benefit savers in a very small way because they're still only going to be getting, 1.25% or 1.5% on their savings. But the gap between those savings and the cost of goods and services is still going to be significant. We know that prices are increasing. We know how much it's costing to put petrol or diesel in our cars. We know that our energy bills are only going one way at the moment. And so that feels recessionary, even if technically and officially it isn't.
There is some good news as market prices for core goods such as oil, corn and wheat have fallen since their peak earlier this year, although that's yet to be reflected in consumer costs and many people are worried about the months ahead. This is Alex Izat for WION World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.